Hello and welcome back to Riverbend Springs on Farming Simulator 25. Right, we do have the helper in the field still finishing up field number 2, well actually just starting field number 2, and the drilling of the oilseed radish, which I do enjoy because it does use so much less seed as well as other crops, but it is a fertilizer, so it's in essence cheaper overall to do this, even if you're paying a helper to do it. Right, I've just noticed we've got this small shed in here. It's quite... oh, it's like a fishing shed, isn't it? That's kind of cool. It's just a junk shed, really. Where are you going fishing round? There's nowhere to really go fishing. Anyways, we do have other things to crack on with. We'll let that go on. We do still have the harvester in the field for the contract. So we should probably at least start cracking on with this a bit. Now this might be a good opportunity to test out the GPS. Now, I know it's under steering assist, so if we go... right, we'll keep... oh, I see. We'll keep that automatic. Interesting. No headlands. Yeah, from here we can just do all of that. No headlands. 0. Headlands done, that's fine. Okay, so now how do you actually activate it? There must be a way to actually activate it. Right, let me have a look at the key bindings and then we'll crack on. Right, so I'm not entirely certain, but if I hit... oh, I see. So I've just hit H there. You see I've hit H, like to start the helpers, but instead it's... is it following its own line? I think it is. I think it is following a line. It just happens to be a line that's already been done. But I want to see if it curves away. Because if you look here, this is what it's doing. So basically... right, okay, that's cool. So in steering assist, it does not... so H in this case does the GPS. But if you have AI worker enabled as the mode, then it will have a helper. Because this obviously isn't using any money, right, to do this. Okay, so we can stop that. And it's a shame... oh, vehicle coming. Right, okay, well that's really good to know. I don't think it'll be all that useful for us right now. I think at the beginning of a field it would be. But then, I don't know. Here, we can maybe turn this off and reset it. Okay. Okay, there we go. Or is it going to activate it again? Yeah, can we turn it off? Interesting. Anyways, at least we know how that works now. I kind of had an idea. I think someone did post a comment about it as well, the sort of inner workings of it and how it kind of works, which is handy because yeah, I'm sure other people will come into that as well. But yeah, the fact that you can basically choose to use a helper using the same menu. I think that's quite clever to have a... It can be a bit confusing, but to have a default key binding that's the same for the same menu but different function, I think is quite clever. I will be honest. I think that's pretty good. Because, yeah, if you hit the H key with the AI worker menu, then you're going to have workers help. If you do it with the steering assist menu, then that's how you activate your GPS and steering assist, which is pretty cool. Again, we're not using it on this field just because we do have a different way of harvesting, I guess. You can't really choose how it does the field. That's why I think, yeah, choosing it at the beginning would be the best option, really. Same with helpers. It's a lot easier to do it at the beginning, but it also depends on the shape of the field, I suppose. Anyways, so as far as this goes, though, this now is still a fair job to do. We're at 48%. So speaking of helpers, I may stick a helper on soon, just to go and collect the trailer and the tractor and all that, but just to also make certain that everything else is sorted for the rest of September. We do still have drilling going on, right? So we do still have the oilseed radish doing the drilling, which it's probably about 50% done, to be honest, but it's going a lot quicker, that's all. Because we do have one more field to do. I could see this series featuring small American kit. Do you know what I mean? Kind of what I wanted to do with one of my series before on, oh goodness, Tahitian County, if anyone remembers the first few episodes of American Farming. I really like the small kit, and there was some really cool American kit as well. That was quite small, like small kit for American series. Unfortunately, we don't have any mods really that we can rely on straight away, but that's fine because that will come in time, right? In the future, we will have a series that features more of the, well, I don't know, probably vintage, I would imagine. No, I'm absolutely 100% doing a vintage series. It just doesn't make sense yet. We don't have the mods for it. Survival challenge series. I would love to do another survival challenge series, but I don't know. Just don't really feel like we're ready for it. Actually, the thing that could make it possible is I do have a few survival challenge series rules I want to implement this time around to add much more of a challenge to it. I do have a few things in mind. I haven't, again, fully laid everything out, but I also don't necessarily think that it's the right time. One, we don't have the right map for it. Definitely not. The base game maps are not, they're not really compatible with the survival series. I do like the, I mean, one, all the land is very, very expensive, but it's also like ready land. That removes so much of the survival challenge sort of, you know, feel to it, right? Like starting out with, it is nice to start out with things that are not trees, but, you know, I don't know, it just feels, it feels better to be doing it kind of in the middle of nowhere. You know, you build up your own, it's very, yeah, it has like a lone wolf vibe to it where you sort of do your own, you know, thing to survive, really. But that's just a thought of mine. So yeah, maps, once they start coming out, maps give me more ideas for series than Kit does, although sometimes Kit does do it. I know once I saw that Renault tractor back in FS22 when I did Castelnau, I knew I needed to do more French maps, for example. That's just one small example. Anyways, I could ramble the entire field harvested, but I shall not. I will, at this point, turn around, and we do have to so we have to activate the workers menu again now. See, now it looks curved. Just been naturally curving it, so we will hold H for that. Go to AI workers. We'll go off, go up and down, and then it should do something normal. But we are just going. Oh. It's fine as long as they do get into the field. As I was saying at the end of the last episode, I do quite like this Deutz. Oh. Yeah, I find so in FS22 there was always a bit of a lag, I guess, when you would go from third to first person. I think it was a mod I was using. But yeah, there was a bit of stuttering there entering into first person, which I think happens only really on the first time that you do it. I could be wrong, but that's my understanding of it. That's my experience with it, I should say. Not my understanding. Right, were we just down this way? I think we were just down this road here. Right, thank goodness my my key bindings did stay, so that's good. Okay, brilliant. So we can now use key bindings for indicating, and they will stay, and they will go away automatically. Yes, since the last episode in this one, I haven't found any, or seen rather, any new mods to add. I haven't really looked into any of the third-party mod sites just yet, just because I am experiencing sort of the game itself. Oh, we're right here. I forgot how close that was. Right, cracking on. Oh yes, cracking on. But yeah, it's fine because the mod hub will provide more mods. There's more mods out, to be honest. What have you done? Weird. There's more mods out already than I thought there would be this early on, but yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, so okay, what it's doing is following the curve of the GPS. So you can see that curved. That's because I don't know if I can access this menu. No, I can't. Let's go to right. The curve of the GPS was like this. So that's why it was doing that, which is why the helper is doing... Oh, I don't know why we're turning around in the field, middle of the field, though. Right, that's a bit hard to watch. So let's just crack on here. Okay, this is nearly done, so that's really good. We won't be doing that. I suppose we could actually shift this round. I know I'm paying for helpers right now to, like, do things, but that's okay. You know, we are in the early days, and I do want to get everything set up and get an idea of what I'm actually doing. I might even shift that fertilizer as well. Right, where would be a good spot to tuck this away? We could just leave it at the backside of this shed. Although over here would make sense as well. Is that a rain barrel? It looks it. Yeah, this is good. Because then we can use like natural water or whatever. Pump from that barrel because it rains that often. Okay, so that is good. Beautiful. And we can bring vehicles right up here and get them washed. So that's sorted. Now this kit I do want to tuck away, but can I tuck it away into there, or should I tuck it away into here? I think I'd put like tractors in here really more than anything. Put some kit outside. So first thing we'll do is we'll just get I'll just get that herbicide shifted out of the way. That's something that will also go outside, of course. Let's get that right lined up nicely. There we go. Perfect. I wonder if you can get that football out. No, it's part of the tree, unfortunately. I wonder what happens if we were to cut the tree down. I won't, but I wonder. Right, herbicide. Where to put you? I think somewhere outside here along this. We've got bees. We got things there. I don't really want to put it too... I suppose that would be a good storage area right there. I don't know if it's herbicide and fuel next to each other, if that's problematic. I'm going to put it not right in front of the fuel tank, but I'm going to put it nearby, and then I want to see if anyone can tell me if that is something that would be bad. Do you know what I mean? Like if I were to tuck it sort of here. I don't know, I imagine you'd have a self-contained unit for your herbicide or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know. Do not know. Right, kit-wise, yeah, we might as well get that tucked. Okay, this is a door as well. This barn's a bit funny, the way that all the doors work, because we've got... Oh, no, what? So that goes in here, and then there's 3 bays, but also 1 long bay. if you were to do it that way. I don't think I could fit any of the kit in there. Maybe tractors in there and kit in here. Because I know the drill was in here, I think. Or maybe the drill was. Okay, well, let's start by putting that down. We don't need to cultivate again until the oilseed radish is ready to be cultivated in, which won't be until February or March. I know that the barn needs the structure of those pillars, these wooden white ones inside here, but they are a faff, you know? They really are. Like, I suppose that. No, that doesn't work at all. That's absolutely rubbish. Right, let's see if I can get them on the side here. Because at least then they'll be protected. Okay, now I've got myself stuck. Crikey. Because the other side would make more sense as well, you see? You know? I do like the idea of one sort of big barn as well for storing everything. Which I guess this barn could be, but... See, I don't quite like that, but that'll have to do for now. And then, okay, this is done, so we can sort this out now. We'll get the trailer tucked away. That might go in one of those small bays. Right, so that's all sorted. Right, now let's check on the other helper here. Oh, what's happened? You've stopped. Right, you know what? I'm going to stop the helper there. I'm going to set the helper back up on here and just quickly finish the green beans off camera, because clearly it's close to being done, clearly. So we are just about there. Same with the oilseed radish. I also love how little seed it takes. Oh, so good. Right, so for this one we want to do headlands, up and down, later on, blah blah blah, all set, and begin. Right, we'll let them sort out which direction they'd like to go. We will hop in this harvester, finish up the harvest, and then we can get the beans dropped off at the sell point. Alright, we are all done green bean harvesting, so let's get the... Is it a pipe out? Oh my, okay. It's the whole bloody bucket. Right, let's get the tractor ready first. So we'll get that fired up. We'll get the... Okay, we'll bring it close. And we'll get that bucket opening. Oh my. Definitely. Okay, good. It doesn't like automatically go in, so that's good. That is quite the setup there. Crikey, look at that. Look at all those green beans. See, I suppose the way that it looks could look a bit less, you know, like, yeah, like that. But I understand to a degree. I understand why it looks like that. But yeah, it would. I mean, that looks all right. You know, would be, yeah. I know they have improved sort of like the physics of like the texturing of the ground texture and stuff, like how things look on the ground and how they look in trailers and all that. But yeah, I mean, the animations on that were pretty cool. Like this, the hydraulics and all does look really good. How it all kind of folds up, goes in like that, and just folds down. Cool. Right, well, we can shut the engine off on this, and we can hop into the tractor, which very easily held just over half a trailer load of green beans. Now we need to find where we're going with this. Right, down to this grain barge, which we might as well tag it. And then we'll take this main road down. We'll do it in a quick time lapse again because it is a new place we're going. So we'll just take a left out and go pretty much all the way down. Alright, here we are. So, was I mistaken? It said grain barge. Oh, so is this being sold on... on the barge? It must be, because that goes... yeah, that goes all the way up and over. So if we put it in here... then I don't think it'll sell, but rather it will just unload them. Ah, okay. No, it is going directly in, but that's fine then. Nice. Contract finished with an extra £2,618 on top. Well, that's not too bad then. Okay, well, hang on. Is there a let's see. Right, so there's the train there, there's the barge here. There must be a way. I wonder if it just takes it. Oh no, it's an actual sell point, yeah. There's no way to unload it on the barge, is there? There's a renting train, but I don't think we can rent a barge. There is, that looks like a drivable thing, but I don't think it's for crops. Another one down there as well. That's just a ferry, I think. But yeah, okay, well that's interesting. Either way, it is sold. I don't know if you noticed in that time lapse, that bloody red car, or orange car, whatever, the copper coloured car, bloody came out of nowhere and then passed me with the double yellow lines. Like, what a lunatic. So yeah, it was an interesting and entertaining time lapse at least. So right, let's just see. Can we mosey down here for a minute? Because I think we do need to head back to the farm. Obviously. Well, actually, this needs to be returned, so we can get that done. Actually, we can do that now. I just wanted to kind of have a look here and see. Oh, right, I see. So this is like a walking bike path. Okay, bike route. Right, okay, cool. Well, yeah, look at that. It's quite lovely. So I imagine, yeah, the barge would come here. I guess where would it go? Yeah, it fills right here. Is this a real thing, though? I wonder if we can actually... or if it's just, do you know what I mean? Well, we'll find out. Anyways, that was a nice little contract. So we'll just have another look at this Deutz here before we go. This is quite a nice little tractor as well. It seems to have... It was a little struggling with the trailer being half full. But it seems a bit of a smaller tractor for this trailer. I would put a much bigger tractor on here. Like the Challenger would be better for it. But anyways, let's go collect this contract, get it sorted, completed and sorted. There we go. Done. So on top of the £2,600, we've got 18 for the contract. Because yeah, it wasn't meant to be a very big one. I think it was just over 2,000, but with the harvester as well. So we are done. And look at that. This is getting sorted up as well. I think everything else is good to go. Alright, dump the rest of that bloody water in. No. Look at all of our little calves as well. So cute. Pleased about that. And I think, and you can see how they're doing on the meadow. It's like part of it looks cut. But I do think that they are eating good. They are eating hay first. Their health is going up. Their productivity is going up. They're full of water. Everything is really going well. I do want to get TMR made. I don't know the plan for it. I don't have a clue yet on what to do with that. But what I do know we'll do is, I don't know. I think it would be best to wait just a bit for this to finish. Like, obviously, we will let this finish for September. And then I wonder if we should turn one of these fields into a grass field. I suppose it's so canola's in two, but and there is grass round. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I do want to get TMR going for them. We could do bales. We would have to lease a baler. It would be very expensive. But you know what? No, we're not quite ready there yet. We can, if worse comes to worse, get ourselves a small mixer and buy the bales. That's worst case. You know, even if we have to pull a loan for whatever. I can't really see another sort of good field for that other than like 2. Because all of these seem good for arable. I mean, so does that. They're all good arable fields. But if we can get grass out of this area that we do own, which I think is this as well. Yes, there's a few trees in there and all. But well, yeah. See, we can't really get grass from there. Anyways, right. Let's let the the drill finish up the job. We're nearly done. Oilseed radish going in all 3 of these fields, so that in the spring we can cultivate and drill in some different crops. But until then, we'll let this finish up, then we'll rest. We'll see you in October. Good morning and welcome to October. So it is a bit cloudy, but we have some lovely autumnal colors coming in. And as you can see, all of the oilseed radish is ready. It says to harvest, of course, but it's not. Well, it's withered essentially, but we're going to be cultivating it in, which I suppose is something we could do now. We don't have to wait. So I think that's what I'm going to get started on. I'll just show you. I've put the kit away a bit. I do have another plan for October, because we do have some things that we can do, and we have a bit of cash still, so we might as well take advantage of some of it moving forward. So, right, we do want to maybe consider, I don't know if we have a workshop here at the farm, but we might want to consider that, because I'm just seeing now how low the see, it doesn't actually show. There very well could be one. I think we just have to check our interactive zones, turn them on. Oops, there we go. I don't know where it would be though. I would like to find somewhere that we might have a workshop. What's that? Oh, that's a sell point. Is this actually for chickens? Because where would we actually go in to put them? Right, this is something that I wanted to look at, is chickens. But I don't know if we can actually do anything with this. Surely that's for chickens. Here, let's have a look at the construction. Let's look at animals. Let's look at chicken. Right, it's that. It's exactly that. Oh, I've completely lost the plot now. Right, so the animal trigger for that should be right there. I wonder if we can sell this then. How do we sell item or sell? It should be like right here. I see here there is an animal dealer option. So what about adding in chickens? You have no pens. I don't think that exists. I don't think that's a real thing, this. Even though the trigger is there, I think something's missing. So I'm going to see if I can sell it, because if I could do, or if I can do, enter, oh right. Alright, I'm just trying to think, what does it show? Okay, so that shed is, that is as well, the bees, the silo, that pasture, that is, that that little shed is as well, but not this. That's very interesting. I don't understand why this is here if we can't use it. It must be, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit of a wasted thing, but we can't even remove it. Anyways, that aside, maybe there's a way that we can, you know, get it sold sort of an off-camera way. If anyone has any ideas about that, it's absolutely fine. Please do let me know. I do quite like this for chickens, although it seems as though, yeah, the feeding area is on this side. It's a bit of a confusing. I don't care for that chicken coop all that much, but I would like to have some chickens. So we are going to look into that actually probably today, right now, as soon as we get this cultivating started. But I was hoping to find a workshop, but I'm not seeing that either, which is absolutely fine. I just wasn't too certain. I feel like that would be a good place for one there. Alright, we've got that building, that construction area, we've got that. Yeah, I don't think that there is, but that's fine. Yeah, that's alright. Okay, let's get back around here to the cultivator. Might as well get these cultivated in now that we can. Just in case, yeah, I don't know if something can go wrong, if it waits too long, but then also be really ready for it. We don't have to do all the fields today. Let's just start with, well, let's start with the big one. Oh, I'll start with this one right here, just because it's here. Right, so we'll get that activated. We'll make sure headland first, yep, and then just do your thing. Thank you so much, love, for your help. Appreciate that. Right, so we'll let her take care of that. Yeah, unfortunately, it seems we don't have a workshop on the farm, so we can't get that sorted. But as far as chickens go, where to put them? Right, let's have another proper look here at the construction menu for chickens. So that's the one that's over there. It's quite small, isn't it? 20. Oh, does that one hold 30? And it's cheaper. That one holds 31 and it's even cheaper. I would love that one. That would be the ultimate eventually. Right, why don't we get just the pasture for now, since we don't know what our plan is. And what oh, can it fit here? Right next to the cows? That would be wicked if it could. Oh, it can. Oh, we should put it there. Yeah, we might have a bit of a faff with loading the pallets, but that's fine. We can take them at the side. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, if we can tuck it in as close as possible to this pasture, why not? Keep the animals together. And luckily it's not too cold around here that we need a full-on thing. Can always throw a little shed in there for them as well, just to run into. Right, we'll level on that side. Let's get level on this side here as well. Perfect. So now that that's level, let's find our perfect space. Excellent. That's been placed. Right, so it's not in the path, which is good. It's not in the way. We can connect this with a bit of dirt as well. That's not a problem. But that's pretty good. I'm actually really quite pleased about how that's fit in there. Yeah, I don't think it needed to go any closer, but look at that. We can go through and maybe this way. No, but that's fine. We don't need to come in here anyways. So that is good. And then the cows and the chickens can kind of grow up together, so that's really fun. Really fun. Okay, let's get the food ready. But yeah, we'll get 30 in there. I wonder though. No, you know what? We're going to go straight to... I think we're going to go straight in with the maximum... Oh, 32. Nice, like a bonus chicken. We'll go straight in with a maximum amount of egg-laying chickens. And these ones can start breeding, but we're not focusing on that straight away. Mostly egg production, which is why we're buying the lot in. So let's go and find... Let's go to the John Deere. Yeah, we'll leave this here for now. Actually, let's just get that... unload the rest of that water. I would still like to try and go down... Because we got robbed for the price of water here. Oh, not there, but wherever the... Yeah, wherever that is. I would like to try and get some from down there, just to see how it works. I wonder about over here. Let's try. Let's just try really quickly before we buy the chickens. Because we do want this cultivating to get sort of cracking on anyways. And I guess the reeds aren't really going to be an issue. We just have to We just have to see how deep the water is and all that. So let's have a check over here. This might actually be the better option. Oh, never mind. Nope, big bloody cliff. Right, so there is a bit down here, but again, reeds and all. We could try... Oh, that's a bit of a hill. Yeah, it's a bit too much of a hill. Let's try this side. Around this side of the field. And if I mean, really, if that's the price, that's the price. You know, what am I supposed to do? But I would like... Here, you know what? Let's just try right here. Seems quite flat and... Oh, it is working. Oh God! Oh no, we went too far. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose it. We're gonna lose it. We're gonna lose it. Oh my word! Oh crikey! Come on! We're not gonna lose it. Nope, we're not gonna lose the whole lot. We're not losing everything. Oh, I had to sacrifice it. Oh crikey, that's bad. Oh dear. Okay. Right, I'm gonna... Okay. I might have to go get the tractor. I'm gonna try again, but I'll just try and do this quickly off camera. Yeah, I might have to go and get a tractor, actually. Right, we'll see in a minute. Alright, well, we did manage to get the the trailer out. We had to go at a bit of an angle to get it out, but at least we did manage to get it out without needing to bother the Challenger for help. Because it would have been the Challenger that would have been the one to do the job. Anyways, we are full up with water again, so this we can just tuck along to the side here for now. We will have to get the John Deere, hook it up to the trailer. Might as well put in as much wheat as we can. We are full up with wheat anyway, so that's good. I'm going to keep the front loader on this tractor because I can't see it doing anything else really. You know what I mean? Like, especially beyond what it's, you know, currently going to be doing. But I will put the weight... Let's put it here for now. We probably can keep it attached, actually. Let's try keeping it attached. See if this still can work. Because, yeah, if we are going to be using it as a loading tractor, it would be good to just keep the weight on. Oh, there we go. Brilliant. Can everything attach, though? Let's see. It may or may not work properly. Right, let's get in some wheat, and we can remove our interactive zones as well. There we go. Nice, we got 8,000 in here. We do have a total of about 12,000, so there's another 4,000 litres in, but this should be more than enough for them, at least to get them started. I just don't know how quickly they'll go through it. That's my only concern at the moment, is how quickly they will actually consume everything. So we'll get the wheat straight in. And it should show... Ah, right. Okay, very little amount. What? Is it because there's no chickens in, or is that just what it holds? Right, well, anyways, let's get 6-month-old chickens. We'll get 32 of them, and let's buy them. And purchased. Hello, chickens. Hello there. Right, well, the health should immediately start to go up. I do reckon, though, that they will take water quite often. I'm going to reverse this trailer up. I'll keep it attached, actually. I'll keep this setup attached. Just seems to be the easiest option. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with any of the cultivating that's going on here. I do think that the majority of the cultivating will be done over the course of the next couple of months. The problem with the trailer being full now, though, is that we do have canola as well that we need to sell. So I think if that happens, then... Oh, where are we at? Canola... Yeah, December is the right time, so it's getting close for that time. So I think once this is finished, Yeah, once the cultivating year is finished, then we can move on already to November. Because at that point, I don't know, it feels like, yeah, it'll be a good time to get selling. To be cracking on through the months, rather. Because we do have to sell in December, but January is pretty free, and then that's it. Then we're into spring, and then it will get proper busy. I'm just trying to think of what else we can do. Here, let's have a check in the sales, yeah? We didn't do that yet. Right, what is that? Forage harvester, and okay, so all forage harvesting kit, no problem. But everything is good. We've got cows. We've got some Angus cows there, little ones. Having a mosey round, sorting out your footing. Oh bless. Oh, him as well. Oh, they're running. Look at the running calf. Oh, you've got your footing sorted. Oh, beautiful. And then here we've got the chickens. We've got egg-laying chickens, so we should expect some eggs once their health and their food kicks in and all. They will start laying eggs quite well. We just got to keep on top of the food. Now, I know this is a very small capacity that it holds, 750 liters, so we may have to sacrifice this trailer for something else, or to something else. Let's have a look. I don't think we've looked at trailers yet. Let's have a very quick look before we crack on. Right, that would be okay. Well, I mean, for the price, you're better off just getting, you know, the getting this. Oh wait, oh, 7.5. Oh right. Maybe that is the better option. And it holds 1,600. Now, what about... how much does that hold? Okay, it's more expensive. Holds 430. This one holds 1,000, but it's 23,000 to buy it. And then these don't hold anything. That's fine. Maybe we can find another smaller trailer somewhere. Anyways, right, we do have the chickens in. That's very good. We have this here all set up. This is nearly done, so we'll let this finish. And then when this is finished, we can move on to November. Good morning and welcome to November. As you just saw, the trailer was automatically filling up the trough for the chickens without me doing anything. That's something I just happened to notice while I was getting the cultivating here all finished up. So I did get at least the one field done. I do intend on doing at least one of these fields myself as well in the next episode. Maybe a bit of a cheeky cultivating time-lapse. However, that is a cool thing. That means that they can always stay fed even when I'm not able to feed them, which is grand for a very small trough. 750 liters goes very, very quickly, even if they only take 10 liters an hour or whatever. Anyways, we do have some eggs as well. We've got some eggs spawning out, which is really, really good. I think this space for the chickens is really nice as well. I'm very pleased how it's worked out that way, to put them right next to the little calves, some of which are sleeping oh so soundly. Oh, it's very nice. We don't want to be too loud, of course. Water, I think they're good. Yeah, they're good for everything, really. Excellent. Oh, that's so good. I'm so happy that because their health will be at 100, the chickens will be at 100. Everyone is doing so well. Yep, they're doing well as they can do, producing eggs. They're doing as well as they can do. I got them for what, 300 £300, I think. And the whole point of the Angus is to be bred for profit and to be sold to, you know, move on to their next life sort of thing. So in that regard, at least we are making money back. Yes, we've paid for water. We paid for a bit of water. We did pay for hay as well. But at the end of it all, I mean, it's going to work out, I think, for us. Especially when we start making our own hay. That'll be really good. Well, ideally our own hay and silage, but one thing at a time. So that's that. We might look at some contracts in the next one. We shall see. We do. So yeah, bakeries don't have any productions going yet. That's ready to go. Go here. So as you can see, now that this has been cultivated, you can... Oh, it says a bit needs to be limed. Did I miss a section? I must have missed a very small section. Unless it just hasn't updated, because, yeah, it seems... It does say it still needs rolling, which is fine. Oh, this one says needs lime. Oh, right, that's that small section that I didn't lime. That's right. Anyways, it is fertilized once over, so that's really good. Can just remove that for now. And there we go. So we will get weeding done as well. We'll get all that stuff done. I just reckon we'll be able to get into this field with narrow tires by the time that these ones need to be sprayed as well, by the time they're planted in, because canola is not for a long time that it needs to be dealt with. So yeah, I think we'll be fine. Anyways, that does do it for this episode. What a lovely day, though. What an absolutely lovely November day we have. We've got chickens, we've got cows, we've got eggs, we've got cultivating, we've got a nice arsenal of kit as well now. We did start with most of this, though, to be honest, but yeah, it's all coming together. Right, that does do it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have done, a cheeky thumbs up on the video really does help out the channel. Feel free to drop a comment as well below. Are you enjoying FS25? Are you enjoying the series? Are you enjoying this one more than Hutan Pantai? Just curious as well to get, sort of comment feedback as well. And if you're new to the channel as well, please subscribe. Check out the Discord as well if you want. Link in the description. But that, again, does do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. And until the next one, please do take care. And bye for now.